You've actually done the right thing. You've been researching this before you touch any of it. Watching the videos, reading the forums, trying to understand peptides before you waste money on the wrong one or the wrong approach. But here's why you're more confused now, probably when you started. See, the problem was never that you're missing information. It's that you're freaking drowning in it. What you're missing is one simple way to think about all of it. In the next 7 minutes, I'm gonna hand you just that, plus what peptides actually do. And trust me, no biochemical degree is gonna be needed or required to understand what I'm about to explain to you. I'm Dr. Jones, DC, and I coach thousands of patients through peptides and metabolic health. And this isn't theory for me. I've used these on myself for years. Now I work with our medical team, helping people use them the right way, without wasting money and without freaking guessing. So let's start where someone should have started with you. What actually is a peptide? So forget about the biochemistry. Your body is talking to itself every second of the day. Cell to cell, organ to organ, little messengers carrying instructions. Repair this, release that, calm this down, mobilize this body fat. A lot of those messengers, they're peptides, and that's it. A peptide is just a signal that your body already speaks. One of the favorite ways that I think of it as the language of the human body. So let's reframe this. You've been treating these like exotic lab chemicals, the same scary bucket as potentially steroids or these other class of molecules called SARMs, something that you would need a freaking PhD to understand, but that's not it. Steroids force your body to do something that it wasn't going to do, and a peptide mostly does the opposite. It just turns up a conversation that your body's already having. Now here's how you know that's true. So you got a famous one running through you right now. It's called insulin. Now, insulin is a peptide, the messenger that tells your cells what to do with sugar, carbohydrates, but also protein and fat. You didn't need a chemistry degree to have it. Your body's been making it your entire life. Every peptide runs on that same principle. It signals, it nudges, it doesn't rewrite you. So, real question, if a friend asked you right now, what even is a peptide? Could you answer it in one sentence? You can now. It's a signal. Your body already speaks. That's the foundation. And once you see peptides as signals, all those intimidating names collapse into just a few families. See, here's the shift that makes all this simple, right? So you've been trying to learn peptides one at a time, like there are 50 of them, by the way, and you have to memorize all 50. Like, you don't. Almost every peptide that you'll ever hear of falls into just 4 families based on the job that it's doing. So let's discuss those 4 families so that you can place any new one that someone throws at you. So we got the repair family, healing peptides, the one people run after an injury, surgery, or hard training. The 2 that you'll hear the most often, BBC 157 and TB 500. They get used so often that everybody just calls them the Wolverine stack. The whole point is bouncing back faster. There's a 3rd that belongs here too as well, and that's KPV. It's the anti-inflammatory of the group, the one that I lean on the most with patients for calming inflammation down in the gut. So this family is healing, recovery, and cooling inflammation. Number 2, we got growth hormone support. These nudge your body to release a little more of its own growth hormone for recovery, sleep, and body composition. You got CJC 1295 and Ipamorelin. They live here, working through your own hormone system. And then family 3, metabolic, the newer one, more interesting, I think. A lot of people are excited and everyone's talking about MOTS-c as the headliner. Now, a lot of people call them exercise in a bottle because it works down to the level of your mitochondria, which are like the little engines in your cells that make energy from the conversion of the food that you eat, and signals them in a way that your actual workouts would do. Energy and metabolic support, that's its lane. And then number 4, we have cosmetic, hair, skin, and aging. GHK-copper is one to know. It's a copper peptide that your body tends to make less of as you age, and it signals for collagen and repair in the skin. Skin and anti-aging, simple as that. That's the whole map. 4 families: repair, growth, metabolic, cosmetic. And here's what just happened. Next time somebody hits you with the peptide name that I didn't mention, and there's plenty more, you'll ask one question: what job is it doing? And then you're gonna drop it into one of those families. You're not memorizing anymore, you're categorizing. And yeah, there are a few smaller corners too as well, like the cognitive peptides, the brain boosters like Semax and Selank, but those 4 families cover the vast majority of what you're actually going to run into.
Quick minute, I want to tell you guys about the Flow Academy membership. Essentially, this is my private community on Mighty Networks. You'll have access to a community coach, live coaching calls that I do, which are unsolicited. I don't have to market like my free lives. I'm just there to help you guys out as much as possible, and a ton of free resources as well to guide you through the various protocols that I talk about in these videos. So all you got to do if you're interested in joining that is just become a member to this YouTube page, and then there's a link that you can access after you become a member that'll allow you to join the community. Now back to the video.
Now, a fast reality check on actually handling these, because it's where people quietly burn money. First, storage. Peptides are delicate. Heat and light can break them down, so most live in the fridge. Letting one sit out and cook is the fastest way to waste your money. And then number 2, how they go in. Most are small shots underneath the skin, not pills. A lot of oral versions barely absorb. You're paying for something that your gut destroys before it does anything. So that's what they are. That's what they do. And you know how to store them. But there's even a bigger money mistake. And it has nothing to do with the peptide itself. This is the action that actually decides whether any of this works. It's not picking the wrong peptide. It's reaching for a peptide to fix something that a peptide was never going to fix. And this is what I refer to as foundation first. Peptides work best when the foundation's already there. I'm talking your sleep, your training, your protein intake, your metabolic health. Without those in place, I've seen peptides, in many cases, barely do much at all. On a solid foundation, they're badass. They amplify what's working. On a broken one, it's not like they're going to make things worse. They just don't do much of anything. So you spend the money, you feel very little, and then you blame the damn peptide. But again, the peptide was never the problem. The foundation was. Here's the pushback that I always hear. Why pay a clinic when I can just self-source the cheaper peptides, the black market, the gray market, the who knows what market? And that's fair. But you're not paying for access to a peptide only. You're paying so that you don't burn months and hundreds and thousands of dollars running the wrong things in the wrong way, with somebody actually watching your labs instead of you just guessing off of Reddit threads and Facebook groups. That's what the free discovery call is for. You'll get a chance to talk to one of our patient educators who's going to walk through what I call the 3-question readiness gate. Is your foundation actually handled? Are your hormones in labs where they should be? And is anybody actually monitoring you before you spend a dime? And if you're a fit, our medical team will take it from there. Now, quick heads up, if you've already bought peptides somewhere else and just want someone to sign off on them, that's not what we do. Our medical team only oversees what they actually prescribe for you. And if you're really here because you're trying to lose weight and you want something deeper than just peptides, that's actually what I'm most passionate about, is our coaching department. We do that too as well. Text the number on the screen, check out the link in the description, let them know what's up, and they're gonna point you in the right direction either way. And that's the whole thing, guys. A signal that your body already speaks, a handful of families, and a foundation that decides whether any of it actually works. You walked in drowning in tabs, you're walking out with a map. Now, real quick, before you go, what was the thing about peptides that almost made you give up before you even started? The forums, the contradictions, just not knowing where to begin? Drop it below, because I read these and it helps figure out, really gives me an understanding of where people are confused, and then it impacts what videos I decide to make. And if you want to see how these actually get stacked together, like the Wolverine, the glow, all of it, there's that video next. I break it all down there. We'll see you later.